Hi, this is Dan from RX Sleeve again. So I will show you today the Maui. Maui, it's a fairly new model, not so new, but it's a model that hasn't been around as much as the other models. But Maui looks like this. So Maui was designed to have a little bit more of a tapered glans or head, as you can see, a little bit more pointy. So it's easier for introduction. And it's a little bit more uniform in the circumference. As you know, some models aren't maybe thicker here, thinner there in circumference, because you're not always exactly the same thickness throughout the shaft. But the Maui is fairly cylindrical, so fairly uniform. So the Maui, the questions I receive on the Maui are, well, by the way, this is a caramel color Maui. This is caramel as opposed to vanilla or cocoa. And the question mainly, as it is with all other models, is the circumference or the girth of this model, and also the insertable length. So let's measure. So again, with my tape measure, I am going to measure the circumference at about the center. It depends on where you measure. If you measure a little bit higher up, it's going to be less. So here, if I measure around, it measures, I don't know if you could pick that up, the camera could pick it up, but it's about 5.7, I don't know, 5.7 something, 5.7-ish. And that's the girth, or circumference as we call it, or we call it girth, but it's really the circumference. And then the insertable length, which is important, which we measure on this model. Some models have a scrotum area, and if it has a scrotum area, then you measure from the scrotum up. On this type of sleeve, it has a tab. We call this the tab. The grip is mounted to the back. So we measure from approximately the tab area, where probably, of course, that cannot be inserted. So let's go ahead and measure that. And the insertable, well, I'll measure a little bit up higher. I'll measure from this little curvature here. So from that curvature there, it measures from that curvature there measures like 6, maybe 6, a little over 6.5. So about a little about 6.5. So the circumference was less than 6, about 5.7-ish, and the insertable length was about 6.5, a little bit more than 6.5. So that's the Maui length, girth, and of course this is the grip portion where your testicles fit through here, penis to this hole, and there you have it. I'm also asked, this being a 4.5-inch girth hole, and this also being a soft model, can I fit a 5-inch? I'm happen to be 5-inch, for instance. They said, hey, I happen to be 5-inch. Can I fit into a 4.5? Well, the answer is yes, and we could give it a try. So this happens to be 5 inches in girth. So what we'll do is we'll put a little bit of lubricant on this. Put a little lubricant on this, not too much, and then we'll try to insert it into the hole. So let's see. So here we go. We got lubricant on the rod, which is going to mimic a penis that happens to be 5 inches. And then we have a 4.5-inch girth hole on the Maui. And the Maui again is soft, and the Maui again is caramel. So let's find out. So as you can see here, it does fit. And it is a snug fit. So there you go. Hope that answers your questions. I appreciate it. Thank you.